do not buy the Osmo Pocket 3 today. In this video, I'm gonna go over why you shouldn't be looking at the Osmo Pocket 3. Couple of things. I usually don't cover leaks and stuff like that. I haven't did a DJI video in a minute, so I wanted to talk to y'all about my thoughts around the Osmo Pocket 3, the Osmo Pocket 4, and what you should buy. I'm not gonna waste your time. Let's jump into it. All right, so listen, I'm gonna say this take this with a grain of salt. Leaks are not guaranteed. Leaks are not something that I usually pay attention to, but I've been so excited about the Osmo Pocket 3 and what may be the Osmo Pocket 4, even the Action 6. So I've been seeing them all over my, I guess you would say, my feed on the Instagram and YouTube, etc. So I figured I'd just kind of weigh in. Do not buy the Osmo Pocket 3 today. First of all, the Osmo Pocket 3 is still very, very expensive if you can get it at a good deal. Right now, I've seen the Osmo Pocket 3 still at $799. I've even seen it for, I think, $11.25, if you will, whatever number it is, almost $1,300 after tax and Best Buy. Do me a favor, if you're looking for a camera, do not buy the Osmo Pocket 3. I would consider right now the Action 4, which I've seen for $299 or even, like, I would say $275, or even just considering, if you have a camera right now, I would just wait. Just wait, put pause, don't even look at it, because I've seen like a ton of, I've seen these images of the Osmo Pocket 4 with like a dual camera setup. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited about having a dual camera setup. I don't know if it was a LiDAR sensor or something like that, but if it has two cameras, I'm gonna be honest, I'm excited because it's gonna bring tons of versatility to this camera. But yeah, I saw like a dual camera setup, given like, I don't know if it'll be like a ultra wide or what have you. I mean, but what I also saw was that on the, listen, like I said, take these with a grain of salt. I've seen that Hasselblad may be getting involved in the mix. I even seen some rumors of a full frame camera that DJI may be doing something. I don't know. Listen, like I said, if you got a camera right now, or if you have the Osmo Pocket 2, or if you have an Action 4 or an Action 5, pump your brakes. If you got a full frame camera, pump your brakes. You don't need to go out and buy the Osmo Pocket 3. I'm telling y'all, I know it may be compelling. Let's say we're getting closer to the end of the year, so people may be considering wanting to get their first camera. I would just say, if you got a phone, I've done a video about doing the phone videos, you know, use your phone. I would go out and buy maybe a Mic 2 system, a Mic Mini system, get a little tripod. If you're filming in the car like I am, getting a little, maybe a magnetic mount, something like that, just to use what you got to hold you over. There's some rumors around these cameras coming. Don't want you to go out and have buyer's remorse. You go buy it, and then that's pretty much it. All right, I also saw like the gimbal itself was getting a little bit bigger. From the image, if I find any images on the internet, I'll post it in this video. But I saw that the camera as a whole was getting a little bit chunkier, and that might be a good thing. We could use a little bit more battery life. Maybe we can go for some water resistance. I don't know, but more depth in the actual camera, making it stronger, making it something that I could throw around a little bit more. I'm not gonna say I throw my cameras around, but having the option to have something bigger and heavier never hurt nobody, because it means, you know, bigger battery. That's what I care about. Bigger battery, water resistance. And then what I saw slightly was like the controls look very similar, which, to be honest, I don't want anything to change as far as the ease of use, because that camera is, you know, this camera is very easy to use. I like the fact that flip it open, turn on, hit record. I could drag and drop my content to my phone, to my MacBook, or whatever computer, my PC that I'm using at the time. So that way I can go ahead and just get the work done. If they add water resistance or dust resistance, if they add increased battery life, I'm sold. And I'll be honest with y'all, if y'all hold off when the camera comes out and y'all get word, I'm not telling you to go out and spend money on a camera, but if you do have interest in getting one of these cameras, I know it's gonna be insane. I know it's gonna be sold out. I know it's gonna be an opportunity to receive. Consider pre-ordering. But if you're looking for something simple, lightweight, you know, today I would go with just using, if you're on a budget, get a mic mini. It's like 50 bucks. You may need actually 50 bucks for the transmitter, but if you needed the full transmitter, the kit that connects to your phone, I would go with the mic mini system. So that way you connect to your phone. Boom, if you wanted to use the native camera app, just go for that. But if you need a secondary camera and you're looking for something a little bit simple and easy to use, durable, works well, I would go with Action 4 or Action 5. One of those two cameras. Those, even more so, there's a lot of value in the Action 4. You know, some people even say the Action 4 looks better than the Action 5. And, you know, that could be up for discussion. But like I said, these cameras are definitely an opportunity to get our hands on as far as price, because the price has completely, when it came to these little portable, we're paying for the convenience. But I don't think you guys should go and buy an Osmo Pocket 3. I love this camera. I got this camera about a few months after it came out. I was lucky, but right now, if you need a camera, the best camera is the one that you always have on you. Use your phone, get a mic system, you know, invest, if you're in a studio, invest in some lighting, invest in a tripod that holds your phone up, get the mic system, or, you know what I'm saying? Or just don't do anything. Use your camera directly and you would be fine. So I saw, another thing that I saw with the Osmo Pocket 3, I saw, from what I could see, like I said, once again, these are just rumors. I don't usually cover rumors. I just have, this channel has started with my Osmo Pocket 3. What I saw with the Osmo Pocket 4 though, was that it looked like similar a setup for accessories. Like I said, if we get more of what we had before, I'm sold. But if we start to lose features and things like that, or we don't gain anything crazy, I don't know. I don't know what to think, but I hope it stays with that simple form factor that we have now. I literally throw this in a small bag, and with my wallet, my keys, and my phone, and I'm good to go. If we keep that, I'm gonna be super stoked. If we can still use the mic 2, the mic mini, and that new mic that did come out, I think it was the mic 3. Honestly, I have not been looking at stuff because I've been so content with what I have, and the fact that I'm, you know, blessed in having this product and getting it at a fair price. Like I said, I would just keep things simple. Don't read too much into the rumors. I used to be one of those people that wanted the latest and greatest, but as of late, simplicity and ease of use have been put to the forefront to me. And it's been a minute since I covered the DJI or anything DJI in the channel. So I wanted to switch gears. Let me know, are you guys considering Osmo Pocket 4? Are you gonna lean into the Action 4, 5, or even that 6? Because I haven't seen anything about that, but I'm pretty sure that's coming down the pike. Have you guys looked at the DJI 360 camera? Let me know your thoughts. I'm just curious. Like I said, this is just a leak. These are not things that are supposed to happen. It may change, so take it with a grain of salt. Otherwise than that, we are actively crossing over to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there, y'all. I'm trying to hit that before the end of the year. If a like rating would always be appreciated, comment down below, subscribe if you're feeling generous. That would be tremendous. But let me know your thoughts. And let me know what camera you have and what are your thoughts? What do you want for the Osmo Pocket 4 or the DJI Osmo Action 6? These are all a mouthful. Let me know what your wish list. Comment down below. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace.